Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Jury selection is set to begin in the trial for the man accused of killing Winona mother Madeline Kingsbury. Adam Fravel's murder trial is expected to start at 1:30 this afternoon at the Blue Earth County Justice Center in Mankato. In June, Fravel's attorneys argued he would not get a fair trial in Winona County due to extensive media coverage. That motion was granted and the trial moved. Fravel is currently facing 2 charges of first-degree murder. The man accused of trying to strangle a woman to death in a La Crosse storage unit is bound over for trial. 44-year-old Freeman Cole is facing several charges, including attempted first-degree homicide. In La Crosse County Court this morning, a judge found probable cause for him to continue to trial. Cole has been refusing to leave his cell for court appearances, forcing correctional officers to place a tablet near his cell so he could hear the proceedings. His arraignment is scheduled for Friday at 10:30 a.m. One person is dead following a Jackson County car accident on Sunday. According to the sheriff's office, the crash happened around noon on County Road C in the town of Albion. Responders found 2 vehicles with significant damage when they arrived. One of the vehicles had multiple passengers, several were injured, and one was pronounced dead at the scene. Names have not yet been released, and the cause of the crash is still under investigation.
We had a chilly start to the morning. It's kind of made our temperatures lag a little bit as we've gotten just starting to get into those afternoon hours. We also have some cloud cover out there that's really keeping us just a little bit chillier this morning. However, you can't really complain about these temperatures. 55 right now in La Crosse, a bit warmer in Eau Claire at 61 because those clouds are starting to move out of the area. As we look at the next few hours in La Crosse, we'll warm up slightly. We're still staying just a couple degrees above average today, staying in the upper 60s with a high of 69. In Eau Claire, possibly a little bit cooler, but with those clouds, could be warming a little bit more than La Crosse today, staying in the upper 60s as well. And those winds, well, they're still there. They're going to be a lot less impactful than we saw this weekend, staying around 10 to 15 miles an hour today. Coming up, though, in the next forecast, we're going to have seasonable conditions stick around for today. Overnight frost is going to be possible again tonight, although it won't be as cool, and then we'll see a gradual warm up as we go throughout the week, but I'll have all the details on how hot we're going to get coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, we'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. Wisconsin DOT contractors are clearing out the homeless encampment on Rose Street. La Crosse police are keeping an eye on things as about 30 people leave the area. It's around the Welcome to La Crosse statue across from Bridgeview Plaza. This summer, La Crosse's Common Council banned camping on city property. That pushed a lot of the unhoused to this spot, which city officials say is actually state land. In an email to News 8 within the past hour, WisDOT says they've been working with La Crosse's homeless outreach team. They gave the people at the encampment a 30-day notice in September, citing safety concerns for both residents and drivers. As they clear the area, they say they're still trying to connect people with housing resources. And check your smoke alarms because it is National Fire Prevention Week that is officially now underway. The La Crosse Fire Department hosting a series of events aimed at educating residents on fire safety. They're visiting local schools, spreading the word to children on the importance of creating an escape plan and having functional smoke alarms. Pushing the theme of this year, smoke alarms, make them work for you. The fire department also offering free installation of 3 smoke alarms and a carbon monoxide detector through a partnership with the American Red Cross. We'll have a link for you to sign up for that on our website and social media. Abra Auto Body and Glass is breaking ground on a new facility in Onalaska today. The company, a division of Dahl Automotive, is starting construction at 120 Theater Road behind Goodwill. Abra says the new, larger building will help them better serve their customers. It's set to open in August 2025. Until then, Abra will keep operating at its current La Crosse location on Copeland Avenue. A quick reminder now for Bangor commuters this week. State Highway 162 will be closed at the railroad crossing just before Interstate 90 as crews conduct reconstruction work. The La Crosse County Highway Department expects the crossing will be closed until Friday. Coming up, scary moments on a Frontier flight to Las Vegas. What passengers saw as the plane made an emergency landing. That's coming up next.
Now is the time to take advantage of Buyer Cabinets Fall Countertop Sale. Now through October 31st, receive $250 off our wide selection of beautiful natural stone and quartz countertops. Stop in today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Arthritis, high blood pressure, breast cancer. Almost everyone has a pre-existing condition and could lose health insurance if Derek Van Orden and Washington Insiders get their way. They take money from big insurance companies, then try to strip coverage for pre-existing conditions. Van Orden and Washington Insiders don't care about you, so if you get sick, you get dropped. Time to drop Derek Van Orden and these Washington Insiders from Congress.
I'm Rebecca Cook, and I approve this message.
How much are your old windows costing you? Heat that either escapes or enters windows accounts for roughly 30% of the energy used to heat and cool your home. For a limited time, River Valley Remodelers is offering a free energy audit for your home's windows. We'll show you the energy loss and help you find the perfect option that fits your budget and matches your style. Our windows are energy efficient and designed for all of our weather, keeping your home comfortable year-round. River Valley Remodelers. Call today for your free energy audit.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
Does your child have sleep disorders, ADHD, ADD, speech issues, or mouth breathing? These are a few symptoms of a myofunctional disorder. If left untreated, it can cause disrupted sleep, TMJ pain, snoring, and other health problems. At Allen Dental, our myofunctional therapist will develop a plan to retrain the face, mouth, and throat muscles, leading to better sleep, mouth alignment, and nasal breathing, which has so many benefits for overall health. Contact Allen Dental today to schedule your appointment.
Career politician Tammy Baldwin doesn't share our Wisconsin values. Baldwin's life partner is a Wall Street executive who has invested in industries that Tammy oversees in Washington. But Senator Baldwin refuses to disclose her partner's financial assets. That's a conflict of interest. They're getting richer while you're paying more. Tammy Baldwin's not on your side. She's in bed with Wall Street.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message. Join the team and give today.
Now is the time to take advantage of Buyer Cabinets Fall Countertop Sale. Now through October 31st, receive $250 off our wide selection of beautiful natural stone and quartz countertops. Stop in today. Buyer Cabinets, West Salem.
Welcome back. The National Transportation Safety Board says it is investigating the emergency landing of a Frontier Airlines flight in Las Vegas over the weekend. Cell phone video showed flames and smoke shooting out from underneath the plane as it landed on the tarmac Saturday. There it is. Wow. A spokesperson for the airline said the pilots detected smoke and declared an emergency. Frontier says all 190 passengers and crew were evacuated with no reports of injuries. Pretty scary, though. Despite lukewarm reviews, Joaquin Phoenix's second turn as the title villain in Joker, Folie à Deux, earned enough to top the weekend box office with $40 million domestically, though that's much less than the first film brought in when it opened back in 2019. The Wild Robot was second with more than $18 million. Another sequel, Beetlejuice, took third with more than $10 million. And Whole Foods quickly backtracked after customers accused it of skimping out on the new version of its berry chantilly cake. The company announced last month it was standardizing the treat, sold at more than 500 stores. Fans of the dessert have been up in arms online over the past few weeks after trying the new version. A TikTok user showed a single slice stuffed with compote with fruit on the side. The user said in the past the layer had been filled with fresh fruit and cream and said it tastes like a raspberry jam flavored cleaning product. Whole Foods noticed the backlash and by Friday announced it was reversing the changes and the cake slices would return to the previous version. And Krispy Kreme is asking who you're going to call. Starting today, the chain is marking the 40th anniversary of the iconic movie franchise Ghostbusters with 4 new donut flavors honoring the film's most memorable characters. You see some of them there, like Slimer and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The chilling collaboration comes just in time, of course, for spooky season. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, we'll take a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. These places employ us, sponsor the Little League team, and feed and clothe us. That's why I'm proud of the work I've done to support our business community. I know that the side of the aisle you're on matters less than being on the side of our main streets. No party has a monopoly on good ideas. I'm Steve Doyle, and I'm working for our businesses, working for our communities, and I'm working for you.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's big snacking and candy event. Right now, save on our incredible one-of-a-kind selection of craveable candies, nuts and trail mixes, and more. Like new Blaine's brand Heat and Honey, Magic Marshmallow, or Muddy Buddy trail mixes, just $3.99 a pound. Enjoy your favorite Blaine's Farm and Fleet chocolate snacks in large resealable bags, only $12.99. Rewards members save an extra $2. Plus, save the date for Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland opening weekend. The magic begins Saturday, October 12th.
It was a good decision having my wife here. I couldn't do it no more. I took care of her for 6 years. I feel that she's safe here. I feel that anytime that she's got a problem, they can get a hold of me, and they have, and they've got a hold of me, which is really, I'm glad that they have. And I've sat in the hallway and watched people bring their loved ones in here, and they were nervous and that, but there's nothing to be nervous about. They just take really good care of you at this facility. And that's what it's all about. As long as your wife is happy, or your husband, when you come to a place like this, that's all you're asking for, that they're happy.
Kamala Harris is going to significantly raise taxes.
Taxes are going to have to go up?
Kamala's plan will raise families' taxes by nearly $2,600 a year. Under Kamala, prices have already soared. Now she'd make it worse with even higher taxes.
Taxes are going to have to go up?
President Trump will cut taxes again. No taxes on tips, overtime, or Social Security.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
In your medical news today, they say the eyes are the window to the soul, and now scientists say they're also a window into your heart. A study from the University of Pennsylvania finds retina scans analyzed by artificial intelligence can detect elevated HbA1c. That's an important biomarker for cardiovascular health. Researchers say the technology could be used to boost early detection and manage chronic cardiovascular conditions like diabetes. Advanced HER2-positive breast cancer frequently spreads to patients' brains with often deadly results. But a new type of medication shows real promise for treatment. German researchers tested an antibody drug that docks to the HER2 protein and found that patients taking it survive an average of more than 17 months without progression of cancer. They also see regression of brain metastasis in over 70% of patients. And swimming can be a good exercise, not to mention life-saving. But a new study from Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago finds many kids missed out on learning to swim during the pandemic. According to the study, nearly 3 out of 4 kids in Chicago had no swimming lessons in the summer of 2022, and Black and Latino children were even less likely to get lessons. They say it's vital to address the problem with outreach and by adding lessons for older kids in elementary and middle school. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. As we take a live look outside now from City Cam 8, Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
I worked as a truck driver for 36 years.
And then one day I got this letter.
Your retirement will be cut.
Will be cut in half.
You don't forget something like that.
Every paycheck we put money away. But because of Wall Street greed, boom, it was gone.
But Tammy Baldwin saw what they were doing and wrote a bill to save our retirement.
Then she fought like hell to pass it.
What Tammy Baldwin did for our families, you don't forget something like that.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Toma Health offers the latest surgical techniques for a wide range of procedures, including orthopedics, endoscopy, gynecology, and cataract surgery. Our board-certified physicians meet the needs of every patient with the Mako Smart Robotics and Da Vinci surgical systems.
Toma Health has an excellent reputation, and we have access to the latest technologies, including computer-assisted total joint replacement.
Visit tomahealth.org for expert surgical care.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
We had a little bit of a chillier start to our morning. This is actually supposed to be pretty common as we get into the first week of October. We haven't had to deal with it quite yet, so this morning was kind of a little bit of a wake-up call with these colder temperatures. And those lower-lying areas like Black River Falls and Sparta, we actually saw the mid-20s, got below freezing for the first time this year. And then La Crosse a little bit warmer at 39, Eau Claire at 34 this morning. So much of the area was below 40 today as we went into those morning hours, and because of that cloud cover that we have out there right now, it's taking a little bit to warm up. However, we are going to get there eventually. Here's our normal high in La Crosse. We should be at 66 with the normal low being 45, so we were a little bit colder to that. A little bit colder than that this morning. However, we're going to get a little bit warmer than that. It's taken a little bit to get up there though, again because of that cloud cover, but we should be reaching the upper 60s today. Now in Eau Claire, it's going to be about the same. The clouds have started to move out, being a little less dense over Eau Claire right now, so we could be warming up a little bit more and a little bit faster. However, we have a quick drop off now. Our sunset for this time of year is at 6:30, so we're going to cool off pretty quickly as we get into the rest of the month. Here's those clouds in the area right now. Again, those are going to continue to move south out of the area. Should be clear as we get into the evening hours. And that's really going to allow us to still get into the upper 60s across the area and get a little bit more chilly again tonight. Now, we're not going to get as cold as we were last night, but we're still going to get cold enough where some areas of frost is going to be possible. Most likely won't be as widespread as we saw last night, but it still will be likely in some of those cooler areas. Going to decrease that chance a little bit as we go into Wednesday, but still going to be a little bit cooler in the next 2 nights with those frosty conditions possible. As we look at the week ahead, it's going to be very quiet up here. We don't really have too much going on. For most days, we're going to feel a gradual warm up until this warm front slowly makes its way across the area, bringing a warmer air mass in as we get into Thursday and Friday. Those are going to be the hottest days of the week, but that cold front is coming right behind it, going through into Saturday, and we'll have a very quick turnaround and cool down as we go into the weekend. So it's going to get a little bit warm, but we'll shoot right back down. Now, just because it's quiet up here doesn't mean it's quiet everywhere else in the country. This is a very dangerous situation that everyone is going to want to be keeping their eyes on in the next week. Hurricane Milton, just in the past hour, was upgraded to a Category 5 hurricane. Now, it's still predicted to get down to a Category 3, thankfully, as it makes landfall in Florida, but it's still a changing situation and definitely something everyone is going to want to be keeping their eyes on in the next few days. Here's our lows tonight. Again, still chilly, but warmer than last night. We shouldn't be seeing as many freezes tonight, and then tomorrow is just going to be slightly warmer. Still pretty pleasant, but definitely above average again until we feel that gradual warm up as we go throughout the week. Wednesday, we're getting into the the mid 70s. Thursday and Friday, again, those are the warm days, getting into the upper 70s and possibly seeing another 80 in there. It's a little dicey, but thankfully after that, there's that quick cool down. We're in the 60s right afterwards. So it'll just be a little bit of a short stretch for that warmth to come back.
Okay, some people might be looking forward to it. Yesterday when we were at the park, it felt really cold.
I know, I like the cold.
I know.
So I guess some people like the warm.
Yeah, a little bit of both then. Thank you, Nicole. Coming up, a self-driving solution for airport accessibility. How Alaska Airlines is testing new technology to help travelers get to their gates. We'll show you coming up.
I've met so many people in western Wisconsin looking for a change. We need fresh ideas to tackle the issues families are facing every day. Inflation, healthcare costs, tax relief. In November, vote for someone putting in the legwork to find solutions. Vote Ryan Hipsch for Assembly.
A suspected Venezuelan gang member who was arrested for domestic battery.
Violently attacked a woman physically and sexually.
The border crisis is real here in Wisconsin.
Criminal gangs harming our community.
We're stretched thin. Open borders and weak politicians are crushing us.
Rebecca Cook is one of them. She doesn't back law enforcement. She'll never secure the border. Doesn't even want to.
That's why we stand with Derek Van Orton. He has our back.
And I've got yours. I'm Derek Van Orton, and I approve this message.
Ready to kickstart your next chapter? Whether you're still in high school, freshly graduated, or seeking a new path, CVTC's hands-on programs will give you the skills to succeed. Join us in Eau Claire and River Falls at the CVTC Fall Open House, Thursday, November 7th, to discover how our fast, flexible, and affordable programs will get you started in a great-paying, rewarding career. Register today for a chance to win great prizes. Visit cvtc.edu/fall.
Your adventure starts here at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. We've got something for everyone. Explore hundreds of miles of off-road fun. Cap off the night with the crew by spinning up even more excitement. Or slow it down and relax. Just the two of you. Your adventure awaits outdoors, indoors. Call or visit Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls today. Experience the difference. Trail Riders Package available.
Get an 11% rebate on everything. Now at Menards. Get free estimates fast on new energy-efficient windows from JELD-WEN. Choose from vinyl or wood windows and customize the perfect size for your home. Get an 11% rebate on all JELD-WEN windows. Shop our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. Room darkening vinyl blinds starting at $11.99 each after rebate. Plus, you can get them cut to width for free in store.
Save big money at Menards.
Fentanyl is one of the most lethal drugs on the market. This much can kill thousands. These deadly drugs are pouring across our border. But Biden, Harris, and Democrats have done nothing to stop it. Tammy Baldwin claims she's trying, but she's failed. She took credit for an anti-fentanyl bill she didn't write and opposed efforts to secure the border. Senator Baldwin and Democrats have done nothing, and our communities are paying the price.
I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message.
Steve Doyle says,
I'm working for you.
Unless, of course, you're a senior on fixed income or middle-class family. Steve Doyle voted against bipartisan tax relief to help you with rising costs. Steve Doyle, playing political games, not working for us.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Alaska Airlines is testing new wheelchair technology until mid-December. The new service works with the airport's existing wheelchair service. Travelers go through traditional security with a wheelchair assistant. Then the self-driving wheelchair takes them to their gate. The wheelchairs are programmed with automated routes that users can select on a touch screen. They're also equipped with cameras and sensors that detect obstacles along the way. Once the wheelchair drops the traveler at their gate, it automatically returns to its original location. Alaska Air says more than 1,500 travelers have used the new technology. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast.
Now, here's your 2-minute take on area businesses, communities, events, and entertainment.
I'm Peyton Danowitz with News 8, and this is another 2-minute take. Today, I'm joined by Tiffany with Allen Dental, and she's going to be talking with us about myofunctional therapy. Tiffany, could you start out by explaining what is myofunctional therapy and how does it work?
Myofunctional therapy is re-education exercises of the muscles of the face, neck, mouth, and also the brain. After an evaluation, we identify OMDs or dysfunction of these muscles and create and customize a program to restore optimal function and movement.
What are the signs and symptoms of OMDs?
So OMDs are what we also call orofacial myofunctional disorders or dysfunction in the muscles. Some of the signs that we see are open mouth posture, mouth breathing, chapped lips from the mouth breathing, sleep disorder breathing, sleep apnea, noisy breathing, wear on the teeth, tongue thrusting when they swallow or when they speak, speech issues, jaw pain, headaches, migraines, just to name a few.
Who can this affect?
This can affect anyone. The key is to identify it early in children, but we also have great success with our adult patients.
If left untreated, what could happen?
It could negatively affect how a person sleeps, also how a child grows and develops. So it's really key for early intervention.
Well, thank you so much for all of this information. If you or your child is experiencing these symptoms, we encourage you to call Allen Dental and set up a free consultation.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
We have one last day in the 60s for the week until we're going to warm up a little bit later, staying at 69 in both La Crosse and Eau Claire, and those clouds are going to roll out, and it's going to be a pretty nice day ahead of us, especially with less winds. It was so gusty this weekend, it almost made it impossible to really enjoy the nice temperatures that we had yesterday.
It was pretty chilly out there for sure. Yeah,
It'll be
it's like
nicer
this is
now.
what we're asking for, right?
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Nicole, and thank you for joining us. We will see you back here tonight.